with no intellectual understanding of the spiritual world or what's really happening right now. Everybody will start to be acting so different and weird. They won't understand it. And when it comes to the system never wants to tell you guys that they are losing control of protecting you, or of making sure whatever that they always tell you, that they will serve you and protect you the way you think that they're actually protecting you. Once they lose that, they're going to lose the credibility of holding you over against your will. They won't have power anymore to continue influencing you or misleading you, right? So they wouldn't tell you what will actually take place. You're just gonna see it by yourself, man. They'll only gather the people they solidly believe that will still have to control them. That's what they always do, right? We know that if we can control the percentage of this world, they're gonna come down with us, and we're gonna use their souls to jumpstart another planet, put them there, and continue make them slaves, right? That's how these people rule, man. There has to be slaves in every little thing they are doing all the time. No jokes. Slavery comes forward with them, and slavery is essential for them, because there's some things they can never be able to do that needs the people of the soul to do it for them. Imagine you're being put up for slavery by people that don't even have a soul. But every time when I tell you guys, start to harmonize the spiritual energies within, it's so difficult for you, for some of you rather, because I know that a lot of you guys have been sending me DMs, you've been sending me messages. I'm actually doing what you're telling me to do, right? I really value that. But I'm just saying overall, when I speak like that, when I speak like this, I'm not entirely attacking those who are actually doing it. You shouldn't actually consume that. That information, when I speak in that sense, that is for the people that are they not having a difficult time to do this spiritual work, but they don't want to do it at all, because they still believe in their government and their system, man. So the solar flares, man, they will rise tremendously, right? And it's gonna be sad, because you'll be those who are entirely connected. You literally look at your family members disappear right in front of you. I'm telling you, man, they'll disappear like that. They'll cease to exist, because the frequency that's rising, it's gonna affect a lot of you guys that are not entirely connected. Okay, it's really going to affect you guys. No jokes. And what will happen the most, right? What will happen the most if let's say there's a frequency sound you're hearing in your ears, right? And you're having two people. The one knows what the frequency is all about. They were always feeling that essence. They were always feeling that frequency in their ears. The other has no idea. So the other one is going to start to be affected by this frequency. They will die. They won't actually explain anything, man. It's going to be so difficult. And no matter how hard you try to tell people, it becomes so, it's more like you're forcing them when it's not the case, right? Because this is something that's very normal, like anything, right? Let's say I'm warning people about the tsunami. Let's say I'm warning people about the disaster that's about to happen, right? I'm telling people that few years to come in this city, there's going to be a huge disaster. Let's make an example with Cape Town, right? I tell you that in Cape Town, 2026, there's going to be a huge disaster in Cape Town, okay? And this is going to destroy a lot of places, and people that'll be there at that time, they won't survive it. I've seen it. I'm just saying, this is an example, right? I've prepared you. What are you gonna do? What's the next thing to do? You're gonna try by all means that you move from that place, right, isn't it? And you find another better one. So you're just trying to prevent this, like, you're just trying to prevent this thing of not being part of the disaster that's going to happen in Cape Town, right? Then you do the necessary requirements. Same thing that happens. Everybody's walking the spiritual path, and I'm telling people that this year this is going to happen. You have to be prepared so that you don't actually become affected by this. What are you going to do? You're going to do the very same thing, right? You're going to prepare yourself. So this is not about forcing anybody, man. I'm not forcing anyone that you should actually do this. No, I'm not forcing anybody, bro. I'm not forcing anyone, man. I'm just telling you that you need to prepare for everything. Spiritually, it doesn't matter, man. Like, you have to prepare, man. Because if you don't, bro, many people are gonna die. Many people will die because of the negligence of, like, many people are gonna die, bro. Because nobody, like, okay, people are listening, but only few people, they get to practice what they have to. Like, I'm telling you, man, people will die. And I know some of you might be like, yeah, well, we're all gonna die. Bro, I'm not gonna die, man. I'm immortal, man. I'm never dying, bro. I change realities. I shapeshift in different forms. I can never show you public, though. Yesterday, right, okay, let me say this. I'm suspecting that it is the CIA, right? Yesterday, they had me followed by a spiritual agent, and I saw it. Acted as if like I didn't actually see anything. I'm talking about a spiritual being. See, these people, what they do, they have like facilities where they capture spiritual beings, like spiritual people, and they drug them. When they drug them, they force them into submission of doing what they tell them to do. And there's usually people they like targeting the most powerful people and spiritual people. They like targeting people like us, right? Now, this spiritual agent was following me. There's a shadow. I could see each and every move it made. And this is not a joke, man. Usually when this energy beings come, they have to like facilitate ideologies that will like make you so difficult not to come to the certain stage, or not like be prevented from doing other stuff, so that you don't actually do anything, right? Bro, like the cabal doesn't want people to become very powerful, man, and spiritually connected. They don't want that, man. Right? They don't want that, like, at all. So they will do anything to make sure that either they erase your memory or stop you from attaining the higher objective as a spiritual being. Being spiritual is not a game, man. Right? And because of this agent, I had to go back to the past and do some other things which I won't tell you, and come back into this reality, man.